Let me show you how to draft this panel dress. Starting with your basic torso, extend it to your desired length, and for this dress you need your T length measurement. So after extending it, draw an horizontal line to the marked point, then you connect it to your hip line. After connecting it to your hip line, the next thing is to flare out the side seam. To flare out the side seam, mark about 8 to 12 cm out from the side seam, then connect this point to your hip curve. So ensure that the formal length that is there is equal to the length of the flaring out, or you curve it out at the hem. Now I mark my bust line. After drawing my bust line, I contoured my armhole using about 1 cm. So the next thing now is to pivot the shoulder dart and the contour dart into the bust line. Cut through one of the shoulder darts, that leg, and also through the bust line, and tape the dart in place. Now we have moved the shoulder darts to the bust line, and now we need to move the contour dart also. You cut through one of the leg of the contour dart, close the space and tape it in place. After you're done with that, you now blend the armhole curve. To separate the front into panels, draw a line parallel to the center front through the waist dart. After this, cut through that line and also cut through the marking of the waist dart to separate the front into 2 panels. Now once the front is separated completely into 2 panels, the next thing you want to do now is to flare out each panel. To flare out each panel, tape it on a piece of paper and mark out also 8 to 12 cm. Make sure that it's the same measurement that you use for the flaring out of the side seam. Ensure to also mark the end point of the waist that is where we'll start our flaring out from. So the next thing now is to mark out 8 to 12 cm. So after marking it out, you connect this point to the end point of your waist dart. Ensure that the previous length of that segment is equal to your new flare out length. If not, make sure you curve it out as shown in the video. So after that, we are done with our front panel. The next thing is just to cut out our front panel. Unlike the front, the back features a shoulder princess seam. So I marked the midpoint of my shoulder line for the back, and then I drew a curve to connect to the back dart. Now draw a line parallel to the center back line, starting from the end point of your waist dart to the hem of the dress. So now you can cut through this line now. Cut through this line to get your 2 panels for the back, and also cut through the waist dart marking. This way you are able to get rid of the dart from the back. Now you have your 2 back panels. Cut them out. Ensure to mark the end point of your waist dart, which will be the point where we start our flaring out from. So to flare them out now, place them on a piece of paper, glue them in place now, and mark 8 to 12 cm from the line, away from the M line, and then connect the point marked previously, which is the end point of your waist dart, to the mark out now, which is either 8 to 12 cm. Remember to be consistent with your value. So now after connecting it, ensure that the previous length of that segment is also equal to the flaring out length. So once you've confirmed that it's equal and you've curved the hem out, now you have your 2 back panels and you also have your 2 front panels, and you're done with the dress. Like, share, subscribe to see more pattern making tutorials.